What is going on? Welcome back to another American Reacts. You know what? I gotta admit, I'm pretty hooked on the whole Australian Ute thing lately. Kind of have been since the beginning, but now, you know, when I saw the video from a few days ago, remember to check it out. It will be at the end of this one, if you didn't see it already, where the guy from the US has a newer Holden Commodore Ute, right? It's like a 2009 or something, and it's legally registered in the USA. Pretty cool. It really got me thinking, even though those newer ones are really awesome, right? And I would totally take one. I mean, who wouldn't? It would be cool to have an older one because that'd be even easier. He had to go through a lot, had to have it, you know, custom done pretty much, right? Had to have a body shipped over and the whole 9 yards. Buying an older one would be theoretically easier. I mean, you just find an old Ute, you know, whether it's a Ford or a Holden or what have you, and basically buy it, ship it over to the US, and as long as it's 25 years or older, you can register it. It can be right-hand drive, you know, it can be just like it is in Australia, and you can plate it here in the US and drive it around just like any other car. So I think that's really, really cool and really on my radar. It might be something I would do in the future. I could save up and do, and I would love to research it with you guys because who better than my amazing audience to help me out with that. So we're watching more videos here and there about learning how to maybe get a Ute over here, and of course someday hopefully I can not only visit Australia. I mean, I'm definitely going to do that, definitely, but maybe I can move there, right? But, you know, in the meantime, I would love to have a slice of Australia here in the United States on the wide open roads. This would be fun to drive this 94 Holden Commodore Ute. Part of my long intro, let's get to it. So this video, of course, is the 94 Holden Commodore Ute, legally registered in the USA. Immediately caught my attention, so let's watch it together. This comes from Try5 Guy, and this will be linked in the description down below, so I highly encourage you to check his channel out and this video uninterrupted. Here we go, guys. Let's see what's going on.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, Try5 Guy, and today I'm going to take the VR Commodore Ute to the local town hall. Also, that's where the registrations get done locally for the DMV. So I'm going to take that down and see if I can get this legally registered in the US. So
nice.
Go for a drive and we'll go down there and we'll see if we can get it registered. I have no clue what's going to happen. Hopefully it'll all go through. I've got my form 7501, I think it is. Got all the information from Australia, previous registration, so it should go down good. Anyway, please like and subscribe and hit the notification tab.
Right on. So right away, I did not know when I clicked on this, he's definitely Australian. I mean, hear his accent, definitely not American, but clearly born Australian, has an Australian accent, made his way to the United States. So it looks like he lives here now. I can't tell where he's at yet. I'm sure we'll find out. Looks like it's Midwest or maybe out east. Looks pretty green.
So we're off the local Rego branch, the main Department of Motor Vehicles. Hopefully we can get the Commodore registered today. So it's legally registered in the US.
You know, I want to drive a right-hand drive car so bad. I really haven't at all. I've driven like small vehicles in a work environment, like in a factory, that were right-hand drive, but I've never driven, you know, a car on the road. I don't think so. I don't think I've driven one that's right-hand drive. It looks fun, and I know it sounds goofy, and I know it's not real life, but in video games, I've driven right-hand drive cars in video games in like a simulator environment, and I actually liked it. I actually feel like I don't know, it sounds weird, but I feel like you get like a better view. It's like a better viewpoint, even though they should be the same. It's just one side or the other. I don't know. I preferred the right-hand drive viewpoint, actually. So even on American roads, I think driving a right-hand drive car would be a lot of fun, and seeing this in this right-hand drive Ute is pretty cool.
It's all insured, so hopefully everything will go well, and I'll be able to drive it legally. I mean, it's still... Well, no, the rego's run out, but with the COVID-19 crisis going on, if you've got insurance and the car is in good condition, you can drive them on the road until you get a chance to go register it. But now people are getting pulled over because a lot of the rego branches are open now, so there's no excuse not to have it registered. So I think the registration's going to be about between $100 and $120 today for the car for a whole year.
Hey, that's cheaper than Illinois. Illinois is, I think, the highest in the nation, if not one of the highest. It's horrible. 120 is even kind of high. Some states, you know, especially like down south or out west, you're paying like anywhere from 10 to 30 bucks for a license plate and then registration each year. Very cheap. Illinois, I think like 180 bucks. It's crazy expensive. But yeah, I mean, he shouldn't have any trouble with this. That's what's really cool. I mean, the U.S. is good for some things. I mean, it is pretty lax on road-going vehicles, especially most states. You know, like he imported it. He already has insurance on it, he says. So as long as he's got just a couple documents, he can go down there, give them those documents, and pay his 100 whatever bucks. They'll give him a plate, they'll give him his registration slip, and he can drive that thing no matter where it came from. It's kind of cool.
We don't have any third party like they do in Victoria, so I guess that's what makes it a lot cheaper. I think the current rego is about, I think it's nearly $1,000 for registration back home in Victoria. So,
holy crap!
Anyway.
$1,000, even if he's, and I wonder if he's talking about U.S. Dollars or Aussie dollars. Either way, $1,000 from either denomination. That's a lot. Jeez, that sucks, man.
So hang in.
Well, the U.S. wins on that, I guess.
Up to the rego branch and see how that goes.
I'll be thankful for that, I suppose.
Okay, so I'm at the local town hall, and they do the actual.
They're dead. That's a good thing. Usually they're crowded.
Registration here as well. So
look at that.
That building.
That Holden. Oh my God, that's so cool.
In about 10 minutes and get all the paperwork done. But yeah, so just about opened. Just gonna wait a minute. I'll be back. Okay, I just got out.
Look at that. Oh, it's Maine.
Took about 10.
He's way up there. That is the top of the U.S. is Maine. Of the contiguous U.S., I should say, the 48, the lower 48. That is way northeast, if you didn't know, up by Canada. Maine is like practically Canada. It's also on the ocean. They have a cool plate. I love U.S. license plates. They're different for each state, and they're usually very decorated. Maine's is pretty cool. Vacation land. Great place in the summer. Wouldn't want to be there in the winter.
10 minutes. She didn't even want to see this.
Only took 10 minutes, he said.
Form. That proves the entry into the US. I asked her, please, can you just take a photocopy and put it?
You know, not to spy on his papers here, but it looks like it was only $700 to import it to the US. That's insane.
In the files.
That's really cheap.
Thing. She goes, yeah. So she took it and took a picture of it, but no drama. $110 and 1 cent or something like that.
Wow.
Here's the rego paper, not like anything like we have in Australia, just a slip.
Mm-hmm.
$110, whatever it was. We'll come back to you know, the Aussie VIN on it, my name, my address, which I don't care. People say, oh, you shouldn't show that online, but what are you going to do? Come steal a VR Commodore?
Right, I'm with you. People are too paranoid about that stuff.
License plates. Here's the rego plate. It's a chickadee plate. But I'm going to get a lobster plate, and I'll show that in the description.
I bet they do have lobster plates there.
I just got this for now, so it's registered, because the plates take about 6 weeks, a month to 6 weeks to get out to you.
Yeah,
so
if you have a custom one, yeah.
Registered in the US, in the state of Maine.
Can you believe it?
If the vehicle's 25 years or older, you don't get a title with it. So I don't have. I just got the registration. So what's going to happen is I'm going to get a bonded, what they call a bonded title.
Yeah, that's what I've heard.
Which just shows that I'm the owner if I go to another state, which we are, but that's another story. We've just sold our house, and we're looking to move out west, either to Arizona or California.
Smart man.
So, I need a title for all my vehicles. So if it's 25 years and older, you're sort of like you got to get a title to re-register it in that state. Just
okay.
It's a title of ownership. That's all it is.
Yeah.
But no big drama. But yeah. Anyway, okay. So the plates.
Look at that thing. Oh my God, with U.S. plates. Wild, man.
Not as.
Dude, I want to make this happen. I'm gonna be looking at these.
Aussie plates, Australian plates.
You guys got to tell me down below what sites to look at. Any best like leads for looking at older Aussie muscle cars, Aussie Utes. I mean, I would go for anything, but especially just like a regular Holden Commodore Ute like this. I like it. It doesn't have to be like a top trim or a super fast version. It'd just be cool to have some Aussie metal here on U.S. soil, representing the Aussies, right? That'd be really, really cool because I've become such a fan of Aussie motorsports and Aussie car culture. They're great car cultures to mix. I mean, U.S. car culture is fun, tons of awesome machines here, and I've really learned that Aussie car culture is easily one of the best in the world. It's really awesome, and I would love to have a Ute like this. It'd be so cool. Imagine how
I've got
unique that would
custom
be over
plates.
on
I'm gonna
our
put on
roads.
it. I don't know what I'm going to put on there yet. I do own Aussie plates that says the word Aussie with the main, but it's got the, like I said before, it's got the chickadee on it, and I want the lobster plate. But anyway, like I said, it's not as wide as the Australian Victorian plate, but legally registered, mate. That's the main thing.
That's so crazy
Like
to
the
see.
registration plate fitment. It kind of like fits better than the Aussie plate because it's a little bit narrower, and I had to drill one. Both plates I had to drill the holes out because I didn't want to drill a hole in the body. You know, the plate's worth nothing, so I had to drill it. One hole in the plate. So that's it.
That's so cool, man.
And so that's it. I can start driving around legally now. So yeah.
Why are these
Thanks for
Holden
watching,
Utes
and,
so
like I said
cool?
earlier, please,
Look at that.
like and subscribe, and don't forget, hit the notification.
What are those? Is that look like maybe there used to be a tonneau cover or a bed cover mounted on this before? Someone tell me what these like rivets or holes or tie downs are. I can't really tell what they are on camera there, but interesting tailgate. You see it's hinged down here. I guess it's just different because those would be hidden on like an American truck tailgate, any one that I've had in particular, or like I have now, my red truck. It's, you know, you don't see those hinges exposed. It's just different. I mean, I like it. I like it a lot. I mean, what can you say? It's a car-based Ute, which is just a phenomenon. Like, you don't see that here in America. You haven't seen that since the El Camino and the Ranchero in the 70s. Like, this is just so cool to me. I really like it. I don't know. I gotta make this happen.
Lowered springs from King Springs. Still 1 month out. Don't even know where they are.
Looks like he's got a hot rod in the garage there. I can't tell.
As soon as I get them,
Maybe a Tri-5 Chevy.
Bang the Ute on the hoist and
Judging from his channel name.
swap them out.
Kind of looks like it would be Chevy
make my
Nomad or a
Panhard rod.
Bel Air. I don't know.
I'm not going to wait another month for a Panhard rod. There's plenty of cars here that we can adapt something from. A Jeep is pretty close. If we do that, we'll just have a look what we can make and put those rims on, and that'll do for the rest of the summer. Anyway,
Look at that
thanks for watching,
thing.
guys, and I'll
So
see
cool.
you later.
I have never been to the Northeast, by the way, guys. No idea what it's like up there. I know there's a lot of water, a lot of rivers, some mountains, a lot of trees. Just never, ever been up there at all. Not even close. I've only been down south and out west and Midwest. That's it. Looks pretty, that's for sure. That's it. That was really fun. Just kind of interesting. Hopefully you were entertained by it. I don't know. I was. I mean, I'm interested in stuff like that. Not a lot of action, you know, no burnouts and racing and stuff. But sometimes this is just interesting because, you know, owning a car is an experience. And this would be one hell of an experience having a 94 Holden Commodore Ute here in the U.S. That would be super, super cool. And I'm going to try and keep learning about it. And you never know. Maybe we can make that happen. Anyway, guys, make sure to check that original video out from Tri-5 Guy. I might be looking at more from him because, yeah, maybe he's got like a series on this particular vehicle here in the U.S. Sounds really cool. Of course, make sure to throw a thumbs up on there if you enjoyed the video and maybe learn something. I know I'm learning stuff. I'm learning stuff every video. These are really, really interesting to watch. And of course, subscribe for more stuff like this. Check out the description for this original video and other ways you can support my channel. My name is Ian. You're watching IWrocker. Until next time, guys, take care, stay safe, and I'll catch you later.